local audience, you can also watch it by way of Free TV, Channel 46. We have another guest who will give us his personal testimonial on the nursing profession, Kurt Yumul. Kurt, good morning and welcome to Practical Business.
Good morning, Sir Hill.
Kaibigan ko yung father neto ni Kurt eh. Anyway, Kurt, you are a RN, you're a registered nurse.
Yes, I am.
And yet you are also a call center agent. Bakit? Ba't hindi ka nag-practice na?
Yes, kasi unfortunately, due to lack of opportunities, naging call center agent na lang ako. Kasi after passing the board exam in
So pasado ka sa board talaga?
Yes, sir. Way back in 2008.
Okay. I'll let Ray answer that. Pero before that, meron atang kaunting ibigay sa atin si Calando.
Ito, Miguel, yung aming pagpupugay sa iyo nung aming last December, ito po yung ating plaque of appreciation.
Okay.
Tinutulungan niyo yung aming transport organization nationwide.
Thank you very much to the Liga ng Transportasyon at Operator sa Pilipinas Incorporated, LTAP, of which si Calando is the national president. Ayan. Hindi nila nakakalimutan ng practical business. Okay, let's pakita natin yung kanilang ating munting pagkilala sa ating munting palatuntunan. Ayan. Anyway,
thank you.
Ray, magandang punto ang bringing up neto ni
Tama yan, Miguel.
ni Kurt. So anong ikaw expert ka diyan, anong counsel mo sa kanya?
Hindi ko tinitignan na negatibo yung pagpasok niya sa call center industry. For one, it's actually advantageous. Because in nursing, if you want to eventually practice abroad, you will have to pass a series of English proficiency tests. And being a call center agent, maganda. Ngayon, medyo na-struck lang ako. Akala ko kasi bagong pasa lang siya, no? Kasi young looking naman tignan. Pero 2008 pa pala. So, advice ko sa kanya, huwag masyadong magtagal sa call center industry. Kasi, for now, may nagtanong sa atin kanina, Sir Miguel, kung saan pinakamadali na pumasok.
Eto, babasahin ko sa iyo yung mga questions ngayon. Tama-tama ito sa iyo for Mr. This one is from Mildred from Cubao. Mula kay Mildred. Good AM, Sir Ray. Saan bansa pinakamadali ma-hire ang isang Pinay nurse?
United Arab Emirates, specifically UAE. Dubai. Kaya nga ngayon, ang pinakamaganda ron, Miguel, over the internet lang ang application ng exam nila. At walang requirements. They don't ask you your birth certificate, they don't ask you your diploma. Wala. Basta mag-log on ka lang doon. And then, i-schedule mo kung kailan mo gusto mag-exam. Meron tayong 2 testing center sa Pilipinas, sa Makati at sa Quezon City. Any time of the day. I also took the test and I passed it. 150 items lang yon. So, pagkapasa mo nun, madali. Pagkapasa mo nun, ang ginagawa, share ko lang, I'm not an advocate of this, but this is the most practical way. Ginagawa ng kababayan nating nurses ngayon sa Middle East. Pupunta sila doon as sponsored tourist, pero pagdating nila doon, they apply for nursing jobs over the counter sa hospitals. Natatanggap sila basta certified. Then they change their visa from from tourist to employee visa.
Okay, ang PRC pala, inihayag na 16,908 na bagong nurses ang
mababa out of
nakapasa.
49,000 yan.
So ilan dyan kaya ang nag-review
well,
sa'yo?
Well, actually, madami yung nag-review sa amin dyan and we have 93.75% passing rate.
93.75?
Oo, passing rate. And then, marami kaming top-notchers sa top 10. And ang total na namin sa top-notchers, if I'm not mistaken, since we started, nasa 261 na.
Okay. Ito naman, Ray, this is from Nina, from CDO. So, Cagayan de Oro, lagi tayong meron may texters from Cagayan de Oro. Talagang napapanood tayo doon. Anyway, from Nina, is it still lucrative to take up nursing? Cause many RN become DH abroad.
Yun ang sinasabi ko kanina because
they
don't... Yeah. Actually, that's a sad part. I have one student that when I went to Hong Kong, she actually greeted me. Sabi ko, what are you doing here? RN yun. And then foreign exam-based pa siya, passer. Sabi niya, sir, sad to say, nagdo-domestic helper. But it's because some of them don't have a career path. which I usually teach them when we do our classes. Anong kailangan mong gawin after you pass the board within 6 months? Anong kailangan mong gawin? If you want local-based employment, call center is the best way to go because it prepares you for the English proficiency test eventually. So, nung time kasi namin, wala pa namang call center industry. So, ang ginagawa namin nung time namin para mag-prepare sa English proficiency test, nanonood kami ng sine, English movies to get ourselves familiarized with foreign accents. Ngayon, they earn at the same time, they are teaching themselves eventually to be proficient. So, there's no harm in being a call center agent actually.
Okay, Kurt, what inspired you to take up nursing in the first place? Was it a genuine ambition or did you just want to go abroad? And do you feel that you are sort of compromising your dreams by being, or your ambitions, by working as a call center agent?
Well, first, it is for a genuine condition or ambition rather, because when I was in high school, the course of the profession of being a nurse is so in at that time, and also there are also my cousins who work as nurses here in the Philippines. So my cousins inspired me to become a registered nurse.
Ray, yung yung sahod ba abroad, like yung UAE or Canada, kung kukumpara mo dun sa sinasahod nila dito, parang parang night and day.
Ganito lang. Yung sahod mo dito ng isang buwan, sahod mo na isang araw sa Amerika.
So, hindi lang 10 ulit, mga 30
Hindi
times.
lang. And Miguel, allow me also to do a little public service yung announcement. Those who are really aspiring to become an RN in the States, I'd like to advise them na wag muna mag-apply for California State Board kasi California saw some deficiencies dun sa ating curriculum and they are advocating that before Filipino nurses can be allowed to take the NCLEX RN, the licensure exam in the States, is that they have to take a 2-year bridge program.
Bridge program.
Oo, so mag-aaral uli.
So, mahaba pa
so
yan.
wag muna sa California. Sa ibang states, they can apply. So, pag-integrate natin, pinakamadali ko sa mga employ sa UAE. Sa pinakamahirap, sa California. So, wag muna doon.
Flor from Taguig is asking, bakit parang neglected sector ang nurses? Neglected sector nga ba?
Actually,
siguro local
yung pakiramdam niya. Okay,
Dahil?
actually, wala kasing strong advocacy group ang nurses ngayon. That's the reason why in my own little way, in my own private little room, in the classroom, I do a little advocacy work for nurses, like teaching them how to come up with a good career plan and career mapping. That's one. Yun ang
so,
basic
dami ng nurses
issue
dito,
nila.
pwede na siguro magtatag ng...
Actually, kulang pa.
Yung, what do you call that? Yung party list.
Meron actually.
Katulad nito nila Kalando.
Pero,
kailangan paglaban talaga yung interest ng sektor. Okay.
Miguel, kulang pa yung ating mga nanditong nurses kasi ang deficiency ng Amerika is up to the year 2030 na ngayon na advance kasi they're not hiring is 1.250 million nurses. Ang deficiency ng Amerika. Hindi lang sila maka-hire because they don't have the resources to hire. Pero
so,
nandun yung need.
nila.
Yes.
Okay, this one is from Chad from QC. Okay, ang problema yung sitwasyon ni Chad similar sa situation ni Kurt. I'm an RN but not practicing. Can I still go back even if I'm 35 years old?
You know, I'm already 42 and I have not practiced nursing, bedside nursing, but I'm in the academe. Madali lang yan. The best way to do it is to take a review program as a means of refresher because we now have a lot of updates, like marami ng mga nabago sa protocols natin sa clinic.
Kayo ba yung training nyo sa licensure sa Pilipinas lang o do you have a special course for tests abroad?
Yes, we have a special course for. Ang maganda dun sa ginawa kong curriculum ngayon, Migs, yung 3-in-1 preparations. Ibig sabihin dati, pag iba't ibang exam yung ititake nila, they have to pay 3 times separately. With our new preparations, what I did is to integrate all of this. So isang preparation na lang, isang bayaran na lang na mas mura. They're paying for 1 program and yet they can use it for 3 exams.
This one is from Michael John S. Manahan of QC, Quezon City. From Michael John S. Manahan. Okay. What are the schools that offer nurse anesthesiologist training?
Nurse Anesthetist. Okay.
Anesthetist, yes.
That's actually towards independent practice. In the Philippines, merong program na yan sa UP Manila. Nurse Anesthetist Program. In the
Anesthetist.
States, meron din yan, pero mahalan tuition fee.
Tongue
Pero,
twister to,
kasi Miguel, pag nakagraduate ka ng Nurse Anesthetist Program, you can be an anesthesiologist.
Okay.
Independent practice. Oo. So, instead
So,
na...
that's in demand siguro ngayon.
Sa Amerika. Meron tayong program niyan sa UP Manila, pero if the program is being offered, that's something that the person need to inquire directly sa UP Manila.
Okay, text for Calando. This one is from Victor from Manila.
Yes.
It's not a question. Dapat hulihin mga pulis na nangungutong sa driver. Kayo, meron ng mga party list yung mga... hindi ba dapat projectin na rin itong mga... Kilala nyo kung sino yung mga pulis dyan na nangungutong? At saan mga kanto sila matatagpuan?
Alam mo, Miguel, napakaganda yung sinabi ng ating caller. At unang-una po, unahin ko yung aming driver. Sana huwag magsuhol.
Yeah.
Dahil kasi kung walang magsusuhol, wala naman tatanggapin ng mananguhuli. So, yun po yung sinasabi ko, nasa edukasyon pa rin yan. Na ang aming talagang slogan ay laging nakaalalay sa edukasyon.
Ito na mula kay Nol, with an H, Nol, from Bulacan. Transport sector needs representation in Congress. I agree.
Actually, mayroon naman tayong representative sa Congress. Iisa lang ang ating representative. Napakalawak kasi, Miguel, ang sektor ng transportasyon, buong Pilipinas, kahit 10 upuan ay mayroong sufficient na butante itong sektor na to. Kaya pinapanawagan natin ng ating mga kasamahan sa transport sector na dapat siguro igalang nila at tangkilikin naman nila yung ating sektor.
Okay. Question for Kurt. Ikaw ba, Kurt, sinabi nga ni Ray, marami daw oportunidad sa UAE. Are you willing to go to the Middle East?
Yes, sir.
Kasi medyo reflective ka rin ng sitwasyon ng maraming mga Pilipino. Are you willing to go to the Middle East to find employment as a nurse?
Yes, sir. Katunayan niya, nagpa-apply na rin ako online sa JobsDB at sa JobsDB kasi may mga offer na rin through that website.
Okay. Ray, your parting shots, siguro in the form of advice, not only to Kurt, but to the thousands or tens of thousands of Filipinos in the same boat.
Okay. I'd like to tell them that we have a lot of opportunities for nurses. Canada has opened its doors and they would be needing like 60,000 RNs. Okay. The US will have a continuous shortage up to the year 2030 of 1.2 million plus 250,000 more when the baby boomers retire in the next 2 or 3 years. And then the United Arab Emirates as well as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the demand has always been continuous and constant. And be hopeful. What is important is prepare now so that when the gate opens, all you have to do is to go. And sabi nga nila, nursing is one of the oldest professions in the world because meron at meron pong magkakasakit. Hindi po tayo pwedeng mawalan ng trabaho. So,
And study hard and review. Siguro, review after you, before you take the licensure exam.
Preparations is the key.
Okay. On that note, we hope today's show gave you some useful and potentially life-changing ideas. On the internet, our website is www.practicalbusiness.tv, and please like Practical Business TV on Facebook. Join us again